All right, so hopefully in your discussion posts, you saw a number of these different things. Call in the Wild, the review that I read for you, has a number of different aspects here. So, in deep, you want to consider having something from each of the four categories available. D stands for describe. The setting, the characters, scenes. There was a lot of that with Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford. Some of the background, the cinematography was mentioned. Evaluate. Casting was sort of evaluated with the idea of using a CGI style dog. Obviously, the author of the review was not a big fan of that. So that's the biggest evaluation in this review. Entertain. I probably could have laid it on a little bit thicker, but there's definitely some sarcasm in here and some strong feelings. The author of the review did a good job of having both some positives and some negatives, which I would encourage, but overall, they had a pretty strong feeling, especially with the use of the dog, Buck. And then give some content as well, some background. Maybe you wanted to consider using a movie that you've read one of the books for. I know Stargirl has a show out on Disney Plus. Lots of books are being made into movies as well. So that's something you can certainly consider for your own movie as well. So think about that. Today on the final discussion board, I want you to consider at least three different movies that you could use for your own upcoming review later in the week. A couple of key facts: make sure that you have access to the movie. Either you own it, you can buy it on a streaming service, it's already on Netflix, something like that. You might also want to consider watching the movie with one or two friends. Watching it with friends, I mean, of course, online. If it's available on Netflix, maybe you try the download for Chrome called Netflix Party that allows you to chat while you watch the movie. So you have some different aspects here if you want to watch the movie with one or two other people. So consider that as well. When you read the discussion posts today of movie options, you might see one and see somebody from class be like, oh, yeah, I want to read that too. So consider all of that when considering your movie choices today. And then we'll ask you to make your final choice of your movie tomorrow so you can start watching it. All right, have fun considering movies that you might want to review.